Family, what's good? It's your man's back again. Look, this is a subject I wasn't even gonna touch on. No pun intended. I wasn't even gonna go this route, right? But this is a subject that needs to be addressed because it's something that we all, many of us, are going through. I personally went through it. You feel me? I was addicted. I'm talking addiction, seriously addicted. Family, I started at an early age with this thing. Porn, I was hooked on this stuff when I was in elementary, family. I was introduced to that type of stuff then. You feel me? I found magazines and I'm like, yo, what is this? And I was always fascinated with the female anatomy, right? Always have been attracted to that. So, hey, that's all it took. I'm seeing that and I'm seeing what's going on in them books. And I'm like, okay, now I understand why my little man be, now I'm getting a picture on different things. Now I'm visualizing, I'm seeing. So yeah, your man was hooked on this at a very early age, and it is really a serious thing for us, man. We can't get out of this groove. It's a serious drug. This is more addictive than some of the other drugs that's out there because it keeps you coming back. It keeps you coming back. You can never get enough of it. You can never get enough of it. First, you start out watching one part of it, right? Now you want more. Now you want more. Now you want a variety of it, right? I saw things happening that I shouldn't have seen happening, fellas, ladies. I'm talking animals involved. This was before they started putting the cap on certain things. I was seeing this type of stuff. So yeah, you don't get enough. It just accelerates. Now you want another one, another one, another one. It's like the gateway, you know what I mean? A gateway drug to keep you want to experiment more and more and more. We have to get a grip on that, fellas. That lower vibration got us. This particular industry is making billions. I don't know how they're doing it, family. It's free now. You can get it everywhere, via phones, wherever you see it. You can get it for free. They're still managing to make billions off of this. So yeah, you big pimping when you can do that type of stuff. You can give it away for free and you still coming out a billionaire. So I really want to address it. So I am. Therefore, to get away from it myself, what I did was I redirected my focus, took my energy away from that. When I see me trying to go there, do something else. Do some pushing. Put that energy into building yourself, learning some things, or take you a hobby. Get into drawing, writing. Write your feelings out. You gotta shake that demon. I'm telling you, and it's a serious demon. I'm searching on the internet different things that it does, right, to the brain, to the mentality, how it really affects us. It affects our relationships. We get these unrealistic things that we want to do because of stuff that we've seen these actors and actresses do in these porns, right? So we want to reenact that type of stuff. We want that. Listen. This is what happens here. I googled desensitization and unrealistic expectations. I just talked about that. You get these fantasies. I'm gonna read what they got here. Regular exposure to porn can create unrealistic ideas about sex, bodies, and the relationships. Over time, it may reduce sensitivity to real life intimacy, making it harder to enjoy or be satisfied in real relationships. Some of y'all, what they're saying is true. Some of us may know that part is true. You know what you're going through. Only you know. You have to be real with yourself. Keep it 100 with yourself, with nobody else. You know what you're going through. So, think about that. Think about that. Addictive behavior and compulsion. Porn can activate brain's reward system in ways similar to drugs or gambling. For some people, this can lead to compulsive use, where they struggle to stop even if it's harming other parts of their life. You know who you are. Come on, you know if this is happening to you. I'll read that again. Addictive behavior and compulsion. Porn can activate brain's reward system in ways similar to drugs or gambling. For some people, this can lead to compulsive use where they struggle to stop even if it's harming other parts of their life. You can know that it's harming other parts, like your relationships, or you may have to go to work, but you should still trying to watch that last little bit of that flick because it does this type of stuff. Some people really go through this type of stuff, y'all. We need to address the problem, talk about it. Look at the pink elephant in the room. We need to. Another thing, increased anxiety and depression. Excessive porn use has been linked in some studies to higher levels of anxiety, depression, and loneliness, especially when it interferes with sleep, social life, or self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? Come on, we gotta work on this, y'all. Erectile dysfunction, fellas. Erectile dysfunction, fellas, and sexual dysfunctions. Pay attention. Erectile dysfunction. So you might want to lean back a little bit off, little bro. Porn-induced erectile dysfunction is a phenomenon reported by some men where they struggle to get aroused with a real partner due to overstimulation from porn. You got these images in your head of this unrealistic image of this certain thing that you want. So you with your partner now, and you just not feeling it. You're like, you know what I mean? We got to really think about that, y'all. It's destroying lives. It's destroying relationships. It's destroying us mentally. And I'm gonna give you one more: shame and guilt. That's one of the reasons why I wasn't gonna talk about this, because it's very shameful. It's something you don't want to talk about. You feel like, man, I don't want people to know I used to watch that type of stuff, or I used to be one of the ones in there doing that type of stuff like that. I'm the reason why all the toilet paper was leaving up off them shelves in them stores. No, I'm joking, but it's a serious matter. You feel me? Shame and guilt, especially for those with strong personal, moral, or religious beliefs. Watching porn can lead to intense feelings of guilt or shame, which can hurt self-worth and contribute to a negative mental health spiral. So if you guys are going through this, man, seek help. Seek help. You might want to, do this. Third one, always feel the best. Breathe, baby. When you see yourself spiraling out of control and you feel like, man, I'm finna go watch so-and-so, step back, look at the big picture, think about what you're doing, just breathe for a second. Just breathe and realize what's going on. Why are you about to do what you're doing? Breathing always helps me. Breathing helps me. Talking to you all helps me. Put my energy elsewhere. Put my energy where I can get something back from it. You know what I mean? Refocusing. Take your energy away from that stuff. That's what you give your power away when you give it that attention. It's not that serious. This flesh, come on, y'all. Don't be weak. The flesh is weak. We are so much more than these bodies. Think of it that way. That's another way to think about it. These people that's doing this stuff, you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they have. It's like I said, we getting the STD of the brain now. They're giving us sexually transmitted diseases mentally because we got this virus, or we can't stop watching this crap. But let's just chill on it. Ain't nothing wrong with sex. Don't get me wrong. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for sex. But it's the way that we are so involved and so engulfed in it now. It's like our everything for some of us. Step back from it, man. It's not that serious. There's so much more to life. We can, like I was saying, take that energy elsewhere. Take that energy to work out. Take that energy to read your book. Take that energy to listen to you a podcast. When you see yourself going there, look at the damages that it can cause to you and others. It's very harmful. It's be more intimate with your partner. Find your spouse. Love on them. You feel me? Stay away from the porn. It's bad for you, y'all. I joke about stuff like that because, that's that childlike part of me, that shameful, bashful, do I really want to talk about this subject type of part in me, that's the way it comes out. But this subject really needs to be addressed, and we need to work on ourselves on it. We have to elevate, baby. It's time to come up out of this. Let's heal ourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. Porn is a part of it, of a spiritual thing that we go through. It's messing with us spiritually. It's keeping us wrapped up into this flesh. It's keeping us in a low vibrational state. We start to think like animals. We become like dogs. You know how dogs just sniff on any ass and try and hump or sniff on anything. I had a little dog that tried to hump our neighbors one day. You know what I mean? So we're not animals. We're not like that, y'all. We're much more than that. We are co-creators here. We are creators here on this planet. You feel me? We are here to create. Let's level up. Let's go higher. Let's keep our conscious level up. Get you your mate. Do what you do with your mate. Make love to her, or to him. If this is a female talking, just we gotta do better. We gotta do better. I'm striving, family. I want you to strive. If I find something that helps me, I'm gonna share it with you because maybe it will help you too. And addressing porn is helping. It's helping me. I'm letting you know one of the problems I had. I already let you know my addiction to foods. I was addicted to these fast food restaurants and alcohol and all that other stuff like that was keeping me down. But like I was saying, that's not the only addiction. There's other things that we need to work on. There's so much to do, so much we have to work on to level up and be our best version. This is me being my best version to you and letting you know to work on it. If pornography is a problem for you, work on it. Get yourself straight. Do something better. Let's be great. Let's be the best version of ourselves that we can be. Each one teach one. Let's show these kids a better way than we were taught. And I salute you. Let's work on ourselves, y'all. Y'all love life and live love. Most definitely. On shift on it. Peace.